everyone, it's Maybelle with Love Shaped Intuition. Happy May 2025. This is a reading for each individual zodiac sign. If this is not your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, please look for that up on my channel. I'm also putting them in a playlist to make them easier to locate. We'll be looking at some oracle cards for the general energy of the month, as well as a weekly look and some advice. What's blooming in your life for May? If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support that you can provide me here on YouTube. It's free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions continue to help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate your support. To support my work with a donation, please visit Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-fi.com. I also have a wish list, and all those links are in the description box as well as in the comment section. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Hi Cancer, what is blooming for Cancer in May? Exploration, creation, experimentation, universe, and underground. And that notification, maybe messages that you might be working on or things that are coming out. Okay, week number 1 for Cancer. Okay, present power. So you might be kind of trying to stand in your power, take the lead, take control. Be aware of ego and pride, or unhealthy ego and pride. You need to find a balance. Week number 2 for Cancer. In that week 1, there's a number 2 on that card, so anytime you have a connection between yourself and another, this may have to do with some type of partnership or relationship. Okay, freedom and opening. We have 2 cards for that week. Card number 23 and card number 35. So another 2, and then we have 3s. 3s are teamwork, collaboration, working on something together, and a 5. 5 is change, challenge, or competition. 2 and 3 together, another 5, and 3 and 5 together is 8. Strength, what goes around comes around, as well as eternity. So opening up to new ideas, and we do have exploration, so opening up to new ideas, opening up to freedom, maybe to being single, opening up to kind of playing with your voice, or speaking your mind, speaking your heart. Week number 3 for Cancer. Okay, fulfillment, beautiful. So something coming to fruition. That ripe peach symbolizes a return to better health. It could also be the ending of something, a graduation, a cycle completion, a chapter ending, but it's a leveling up. It's a successful graduation or successful completion to something. And at that time, it is important to let go of what you no longer need, because once you've successfully completed this level or this chapter, you don't need something. There's something that you no longer need. Okay, week number 4. Okay, the Fates, and I'm going to get this other one, I think. Okay, how interesting. Okay, so the Fates actually came out in reverse, but the whole deck was upside down, and these came out in reverse. So the Fates came out upright, but the deck was upside down, and round, and Soulmates came out in reverse. So there's something of a cycle that has been going round and round, something having to do with a partnership, a soulmate, a partnership that has kind of been a long time. Someone holds the key to something. And these penguins, you know, I believe they like mate for life or something like that. The Fates So something is fated or felt destined, but also something could be changing. Something that's been going round and round and round, something might be changing. And or maybe you don't want it to change. But you might be opening up to the idea. Okay, week number 5 is the last few days of May, and it's like a peek into June for Cancer. Okay, Wizard of the Woods, focus. So what you focus on is what you will attract. Focusing on one thing at a time is important at this time. It's also that you're very powerful with your mind and your words, and you have a lot of like magical energy here. You can change a lot with the 50 card. So 5s are change, challenge, and competition, and 0 is a clean slate. You might also be coming into like contact with this wise person that can help you manifest whatsoever you will. It could be wise advice or sage advice, someone that is older than you. All right, let's look at your tarot. We'll get more information. Yeah, you might be kind of opening up to your gifts. You might be looking at how to use your power wisely. For Cancer. Okay, the Fool. You might also be exploring like freedom. You might be open to travel. The Fool taking a leap of faith could be an Aries. It might be needing to find out more information before you jump into stuff, just because the Fool can be foolish. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles, assessing a situation, really looking at how much energy, effort, time, nurturing has gone into a situation and looking at whether it's worth it. Okay, you might be dealing with a Aquarius, star card, hope and healing. Needing to look at things optimistically. Could be a wish come true. Again, with the Fates card, it has all the stars. Okay, a breakthrough or the Sword of Truth. Something that is being cut out too. It's, a new beginning, an ace. It's an opportunity from God's Source Spirit, from the universe, to speak the truth. So the freedom and a breakthrough. Okay, change, beautiful, and that's another card of fate. So fate, destiny, divine timing. What goes up must come down. Luck is changing. Okay, there's some ending that felt painful. 10 of Swords is an ending, backstabbing, a betrayal, painful ending. But that's the bottom of the bottom. So yes, 10 of Cups, fairy tale ending, ultimate happiness, happy life, happy wife. 10s are endings in the tarot, so we have 2 10s, could be 20 years. Something that's kind of bittersweet. We have painful ending, but also like a happy fairy tale ending. Okay, 2 of Swords. So not having all the information that you need to make a choice, kind of turning a blind eye to a situation, or being blocked off. Okay, and the World card. I see the World card as the fulfillment card, so it's, to me, the same message. The World card, we have another representation here of the Aquarius energy, Scorpio, and Leo, and Taurus. So a level up, a chapter ending to move forward into a new chapter, the completion of something, successful completion, a graduation. It could be the World Wide Web. It could also be so underground, so something maybe having to do with like hacking or something, searching, like not seeing everything that's going on. All right, let's get your advice. These are what's blooming in May. So the language of flowers for Cancer. Pitcher plant insight. The answers are there for those who look. And you're not looking, or this is suggesting that you need to gather more information. You need to remove the blindfold. You need to ask the right questions. You need to get the truth. Okay, Stephanotis, cooperation. Take the hand offered or ask. Okay, so definitely asking the right questions is going to be helpful. Let's go ahead and get a quick look at love for Cancer for May. And I have a lot of other readings up on my channel. A lot more love readings. Okay, withdrawn, single, lonely, and solitary. So, again, is this the ending of something and then exploring new options? Maybe going towards one's happiness. What are the messages? Okay, this connection scares me. I don't want you to hide me anymore. What are we waiting for? I knew what I was doing. Okay, I want to move in with you. So this could be that one situation needs to end before another situation can begin. This could be that someone has withdrawn their energy because the connection is too intense. Maybe their ego and pride are kind of holding them back, or they're trying to stay in like the present moment without change. I don't want you to hide me anymore. So there's, again, this block, something is hidden. What are we waiting for? And somebody knew what they were doing because they want to move forward. They want to move in with you. Okay, we're going to get Angel of Abundance messages for career for Cancer. Okay, take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Okay, and that kind of flew sideways, and this might have to do with this partnership, something having to do with the move. Okay, power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. And that's the message right here. Take the divinely guided chance. And here's the power of prayer. So you've been praying for this opportunity, and you've been sent divine guidance. It did also say, the answers are here for those that look. Get one more. Okay, detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time, so be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Yes, definitely not these people. Not the people that continue to hurt you. This go round situation with the Ten of Swords, that was a painful ending or a painful, backstabbing energy. Alright, so that is what I have for Cancer. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care and thank you for watching.